Hello, this video covers Hitchhiker's Guide to Data Management Book Review. Some background information about the author. Mark has been working in IT consulting field since 2005 and has gained extensive experience in various roles, starting as a software analyst and then transitioning into technical business analyst. So, someone recently asked me why I chose the name The Hitchhiker's Guide to Data Management. Well, I've been working in consulting for a little over 12 years now. And so basically, when I complete a project, I'm kind of like putting my thumb up in the air and looking for the next project. Might be in the same state or in the next state. It all depends where the job site is, or it may even just be remote. So, yeah, I figured this name would be a very good fit for my book and kind of describing what I've been doing, the data information that I've been working with. Uh, so that's why I chose this name. This book is well suited for a diverse audience, including students learning data science, CEOs, ISOs, security managers, IT managers, business owners, and other executive levels that have an interest in the cybersecurity for their firm. Also, the security analysts, data owners, network admins, security admins, SMEs, and employees within a company that just have a desire to understand the data governance, maybe on a business level. This book covers various data-related topics, including data governance, risk management, data science, various data types and environments, including MDM data, metadata, data dictionary, data catalog, key performance indicators, and the four analytical models. In addition, cybersecurity and business-related risks. Before the chapters, I've provided a diagram that kind of gives a hierarchy of frameworks, starting with the data governance framework, pretty much going to be on top of everything. It needs to track what's happening within each other frameworks that have been developed. And then you're going down to risk management, information technology, cybersecurity. A lot of the business risk management is going to be mixed in with that. Uh, and then you're going to have uh, relational databases, and then you're going to have your data data lake, data lake house, data factory, and then big data that pretty much feeds into the data lake as a lot of that data that they're trying to track is being stored within that data lake. Uh, so that's a good hierarchy of frameworks that are working together to track all the data assets. In chapter one, we will dive into key aspects of developing data governance program, which will include data governance framework, master data management, data governance principles, how security fits within the data governance, uh, data governance tools, data governance roles, master data management, the software that's used. So, chapter two will be exploring important topics of risk management, cultivating relationships within risk management teams to promote cooperation, cybersecurity and risk management, IT categories, establishing policies, and obtaining effective feedback. These areas are crucial to consider when implementing data governance program to ensure its success. So, Chapter 3 delves into data management in great detail. The chapter covers everything from storage to auditing and even provides examples of security metadata. And then you got references to this information. Now, Chapter 4 provides excellent coverage of the importance of data dictionary and logical data models, as well as the necessity of having a comprehensive data glossary. So it is clear that having a solid understanding of these concepts is essential for effective data management. Chapter 5 is particularly useful for understanding the data catalog and different relationships involved. It goes into great detail about some relationships such as data dictionary, metadata, data lake, data warehouse, big data, and then data processing. It is definitely worth a read if you're looking to gain better understanding of these concepts. Chapter 6 has great coverage of data cleaning. The section on processes is especially helpful as it provides clear roadmap for tackling the important tasks. The chapter covers data duplication, which can be a tricky process, as well as strategies for fixing structural errors. Also providing a great discussion on filtering data outliers, which you may find to be very interesting. And the data tools that can automate some of the processes and make data cleaning more efficient. And finally, the section on standardization is a great reminder of the importance of consistency and data formatting. Overall, this chapter should make you feel much more confident about handling data cleaning. Chapter 7 provides an excellent overview of key performance indicators as well as the four widely used analytical models, which are descriptive analytics, diagnostic analytics, predictive analytics, and prescriptive analytics. Chapter 8 on data types is an incredibly informative read. It delves into various data types and environments that may be unfamiliar to you, which you may find coverage of data marts, transit analysis, data cubes, data warehouse, data ingestion and processes, and data transformation engine ETL tools, particularly can be very helpful. After reading this chapter, you should feel much more confident in understanding of these concepts. Now, Chapter 9 contains excellent coverage of big data relationships. You'll learn about the four characteristics of big data, as well as Hadoop and its impact on big data. Additionally, you'll gain insight into how big data can be used to address business needs and strategies. The chapter also delves into various tools used with big data, as well as the importance of big data modeling. Lastly, you'll learn about data security and metadata and how they're used to support big data initiatives. And of course, at the end of each chapter, there's new references. And the very end, I have an appendix that has a lot of the definitions in it. So you may find that to be very useful. Go ahead and go through it. I think I'm going to create an additional document for that so you guys can download that. Uh, so hopefully you enjoyed this overview of the book and go ahead and check it out on Amazon and Shopify. You'll find the URL links at the very bottom in the descriptions below. Thank you very much.